Hello, my name is Levi and I'm a personal trainer and strength coach. I've been training a client with amyloidosis for the past 10 years, and today I'm going to take you through some very safe and effective exercises to help with your everyday activities and to increase your strength and mobility. Okay, so this exercise is the wall angel, and it's an excellent exercise for those of you who suffer with low blood pressure, where the head will come forward to offset that feeling of dizziness. This can create slouching in the shoulders, the pec muscles get tight, and so do the lats, and then we end up with this rounded position. This can also be the case for people who just spend too much time watching television or on their laptop. So this is a great corrective exercise for it. It's very, very gentle. What you're going to do is you're going to step back against the wall, knees are soft and bent. You tuck your tailbone under. This is to shorten that rib and hip connection so that the abdominal muscles are connected in a very, very tight fashion. From here, you shouldn't be able to get a piece of paper between your back and the wall. Now from there, you take your chin back so it's nice and level. You bring your hands into position like a snow angel, and you just reach up as high as you possibly can, and then come back down, bringing the elbows in towards the rib cage. And this will help facilitate the scapula, the shoulder blades moving up and down. You'll also feel a chest stretch, and it's a very good exercise for just counteracting daily sitting activities, and also, as I said, if you find yourself slouching forward. Okay, the next exercise I'm going to show you is the band pull apart. There are a lot of varieties of this, so we're going to start with the most straightforward. This exercise is absolutely essential and excellent to prevent shoulder injuries and to improve posture. So it really works what we call scapular retraction. All that is a flash way of saying it draws the shoulder blades back, trains to hold that position, that very good posture. Okay, so from here what you're going to do is you take the band, and there are a lot of varieties of strength of band, but we're going to start with the lightest one. You have the arms extended and the band has no slack in it. From this position, tailbone is tucked under, and we draw the band back past what we call the mid-axillary, which is this line along the side here. So you're taking it back, there's a pause, and then you return to the start position. Don't let the band go slack. So we're here to here. Some points to remember are: keep the knee soft, the tailbone is tucked under. You're not riding a motorbike, so the wrists aren't up here, they're here, and you draw back under control, okay? This is an exercise you want to do quite a few repetitions of. I would say an absolute minimum starting point of 15 all the way up to 100, obviously in divided blocks. Okay, the second band pull apart variation is slightly more difficult because it works external rotation a bit more, which is basically this position of the shoulder. As you can imagine, we spend a lot of time here, and when you're opening up the chest, sometimes those muscles can be weak. So I would use this as the next progression. I wouldn't start on this one. The palms are up, and from here, level with the chest. So level with the sternum, the little notch there. Once again, wrists are straight, and there's no slack in the band when we start. We draw the band back, pause for 1 second at this position, and then return, keeping the band nice and taut. The tailbone is tucked under, and the knees are soft as you progress through this exercise. Once again, multiple repetitions of this exercise can be called for, and I would recommend at least 15. Once again, you can do quite happily 100 in one workout or over the course of the day. The next exercise that we're going to do is internal and external rotation of the shoulder with a band pull apart. This one is a diagonal one. So from this position with the arms straight, you're going to pull the band apart here. So it's level with the shoulder and level with the hip. Try not to twist your body over to the side. It's just the band that is moving. Once again, you draw it back and then return to the center position without letting the band go slack. I would do one side first and then move over to the other side. And this is a great exercise because it's hitting two areas at once. One is external rotation and one is internal rotation. The next version is a bit more complicated. It's working a lot of different aspects of the shoulder all in one exercise. So I would consider this quite an advanced version. And this one is using scapular elevation and depression, internal and external rotation, and scapular retraction. So that's a lot to take on board. Just think you're working this position to this position with the shoulder blade, here to here, and also that internal rotation and external rotation capacity of the shoulder. So you want to bring the band up to about 45 degrees. So I'm using where the wall and the ceiling as my marker point. My thumbs point towards one another. Now I wouldn't double the band over on this one because, as you'll see in a second, it's quite a challenging exercise. From this position, I rotate my thumbs out, I bring the band back to my sternum, and this is where we're going for that external rotation as well, and then I return, bringing my thumbs in. So we've got that internally rotated position, externally rotated position, and you'll see that there's elevation to depression. So I'm bringing the shoulder blades back and down, which is another important function of the shoulder blades that is often missed throughout our workouts and our day. The final band pull apart is arguably the hardest because it places a lot of different loading mechanisms on the shoulder. From this one, you're going to take the band preferably under 1 foot. If you're really strong, you can do it under 2. You can take a staggered stance or neutral stance here, bring the band up and then pull it apart. Now what this does is you're still working that scapular retraction, that shoulder blade drawing back motion, but you're also biasing the deltoid muscles here as well. So it becomes a little bit more of a strength training exercise as well as a postural one.